pick up and you can move, or you can, and there's nothing wrong with that, everyone needs to better themselves. But then you also have the people that say, you know what, I'm going to stay here and sacrifice and do something. But there are those that decide to stay and sacrifice your Ian Thorntons and Brew Hetzers and these local businesses that say, you know what, I'm not packing up and going to where the money is. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to have my business here. And the more people that do that is going to turn this place into a better place.
In recent years, Huntington has gained a notorious reputation due to an increase in violent crime and drug activity. According to the West Virginia Health Statistics Center, in 2017, Cabell County, including Huntington, led the state in overdose deaths with a record of 152.
We are changing people's outlooks on what's going on, even though Huntington right now is crazy. And if you look at the crime and the drugs and everything else, it looks awful. But then you have people that are really trying to make,
go back a layer and peek inside.
Yeah.
Westmoreland is the westernmost neighborhood of Huntington and only a few short miles from downtown. Since 2012, it has been the home of a non-profit organization known as Westmorlapalooza, or just Palooza for short.
Let's go out here and see the aftermath of this cage. I'll tell you what, I'm so happy with the teams this year, how the teams played, the sportsmanship of the teams. If you can find the balance of competitiveness with the sportsmanship, it's everything we want with Westmorlapalooza. And all these teams showed that this year. It was a great year. Come out and look at what this looks like after it's been trampled on for 2 days. Hey, Charlie. Meet me in the middle here. What used to be grass here is now what you see here. When it comes to getting stuff done, the cage man is this man right here. Built the netting system. When we were presenting and brainstorming and doing ideas, Charlie had a great idea going with the cage that we have, and it's helped to develop this into what you see right now. But it's been a long time since we were in my backyard.
Humble beginnings.
Very humble beginnings. Now we have the exhaustion.
Every year it grows more and more and more. So, but we take it. We look forward to it every year.
Sorry about that.
I think in the climate that we live in, so many people are busy these days. You know, 2 working parents, and a lot of kids don't have that return to the community ethic that we used to have growing up. And so by putting the community back on the map, so to speak, by giving it an event, a cause, a charity to give back to itself, has planted a seed back into our youth. They are ambitious, they see what's going on, they want to be a part of it. A scholar once said that success has many fathers and failure is an orphan. And I think that people see that. They see success and they want to be a part of it. And they come along and they go, I'm geared towards that. I just never had an organization to belong to. And so now the youth and even the elders in the community, they have pride once again in their community. They come back out and they see the fruits of their labor. and everybody wants to volunteer. Everybody wants to take part. I've never seen anything so abundantly affect everyone as this event every year.
Can I just go back to the backyard days and make a reference to the fact that when it was in my brother's backyard, the planning went from like 2 days beforehand. Daniel would plan it like maybe he would put a week of planning into it beforehand, and now it's become this year long. He never has a day off, and poor Ashley never has a day off now because of it. But he's always thinking, how can we make it better? How can we make it better for the community? How can we get more people here to see what we're doing and get the positive out?
Yeah,
you
that's something I think people don't know either. How much
Year
work
long.
this. It just looks like a cage and some inflatables, a few things, but we've got to get sponsors because without our sponsors, none of this would happen.
Yeah.
We have to think of the judges. We have to think of everything: getting bleachers, getting tents,
permits, planning, insurance.
Yeah, our
Yes,
nets, insurance, having stuff for concession, designing T-shirts. We design everything. Our brochures for our sponsors. I mean, it's a year-long process.
It really is.
Days before a single game of dodgeball is played, Palooza hosts a neighborhood cleanup to pick up loose garbage. Lunch is always provided. There is never a shortage of help from this community. Though the planning is always ongoing, it took little more than 2 days to build and organize the park this year, including the 15-foot-high arena that is a solid combo of cage and netting.
We started with the main event, the main dodgeball event being the biggest thing, but I think now the kids' Palooza is the best thing that we've done.
Amen.
Because the kids of this community have nothing to do around here. Like, how many parents come up to you and say, like, thank you for putting this on. Like, we had something to bring our kids to.
Xbox got turned off for a
That's
day.
exactly
All right, Winslow kids, let's get all the kids that want to get in the cage. We're taking a picture.
Hey, everybody put your hands up.
My name's Joey Stepp. I'm out of Winfield, West Virginia. I was born and raised in Kentucky. From Kentucky, I went to Sheldon Clark High School, overcame some adversity growing up, ended up at Marshall University where I was blessed enough to play football. I decided to teach myself magic. So I'm here at this kids event I did a magic show for the kids and walked around and did balloons and talked to the kids. Just this week alone, I've read article after article about how West Virginia, as far as businesses and stuff, we're struggling. And I just think it's great that businesses come together and put something like this on. I don't think the whole world understands. I don't think the United States understand what we have in West Virginia. And I think that they get it wrong. I think West Virginia is a growing place, and I think it's a great place to raise a family. And I applaud everybody that put things in to make this event happen.
At this time, we are going to do our community award. Every year we do an award for a person of the community that is a big inspiration to Westmoreland, holds the Westmoreland values, and we call it the Forever Westmoreland because with our award they are forever remembered for what they've contributed. The editor from the Wayne County News, Michael Hupp, is here now, and he is going to present the 2017 winner.
So what we had this year, Coach Josh Perkey, former basketball player at Vinson, 1995 graduate, went on to play basketball at the University of Charleston and then another 3 years to finish his career out at Marshall University. Mr. Perkey has done a fantastic job over the years of providing to the community, giving back to the kids. This is from Mr. Perkey from vacation, wanted to send this message to the community and to his players. I'm humbled to be mentioned in the same sentence as the former winners of it, Coach Sidine and my former coach, Rick Wiles. I was overwhelmed when I heard the news and was crushed that I couldn't be there to accept it in person. Westmoreland is my home. I take great pride in being a small part of raising our kids to be responsible young adults. I want to thank Daniel Wiles for carrying the torch that his family set in motion many years ago. The Wiles family set the bar in Westmoreland for their dedication to our community. I'm so disappointed that I cannot be there to accept this award. Having my former and current players accept it for me is pretty special. I'll end this by saying that I love Westmoreland and the people that make it the most amazing place to live. Thank you.
I was very inspired by the RPA 3-on-3 basketball tournament, and I was also very inspired by the Westmoreland Wiffle Classic. The Westmoreland Wiffle Classic was always over the top with the costumes and everything else. So what you had was the RPA Memorials event, which was a strictly family event, and then the Westmoreland Wiffle Classic was a very adult event. And we're like, let's find the median right in the middle where we can get everyone in there.
My name's Rick Wiles. I'm Daniel's uncle. My brother and I was the one that started the RPA tournament in 1986. They built a basketball court across the street from where I live in 1976. And in '86, when I was in college, a bunch of the college buddies and a bunch of the people in the community, poles were leaning and stuff. So we had to find some way to generate money in order to pay for the refurbishment. So we did it one year and we didn't have enough money, so we did it a second year. And after that, we thought, this is going pretty good. So it just evolved in what it is and what it became. And we started doing fundraising and all that, sponsors, just like Daniel does. Daniel grew up watching that stuff, and he liked it, and he got that community involvement from his dad. And Rod and I have been involved in stuff like this for 30-some years. So proud of Daniel and all of his buddies for stepping up and taking this on. We needed something else in the community like this since we didn't do the basketball tournament no more. The dodgeball is a perfect thing. It's something that's new. Not very many people do it, and it's ages from 11 or 12 years old up to however old you want to get out there and throw the ball. You don't get injured very much unless you're Billy Brown, of course. You get stitches. Everybody now looks forward to this annual event, and what it does for our community, you can tell it brings everybody together. Everybody's involved in it. Plus, all the money they raise goes back into our community and our schools. It helps people out. It helps kids out. Coat drive, backpack for kids, sports programs. Without this event here, without what we do or what Daniel does, there's a lot of people that wouldn't have a lot of funds to do the stuff they do.
I'm actually doing some events when Marshall start back. I try to be in a lot of different places. Just like with this event here, I want to thank Daniel, for allowing me to be a part of it, because hey, this is where it's at. And a lot of kids going to be here, a lot of adults. There's going to be a lot of action, and it's a good event. It really sheds a good light on the Westmoreland, neighborhood and everything. Match made in heaven. Yeah.
Dodgeball and snow cones.
Right. Dodgeball and snow cones. There you go.
All right, I'm not following you.
All right.
It's cool.
Like you say, mango mixed with some strawberry?
Oh, sure, yeah.
All right.
So we're here at Westmorlapalooza, and there was a bit of a rain delay. As you can see, a little bit of rain going on. Kind of put a delay on all the events today. They're still planning to have it. They're just waiting a little bit longer until this lets up.
Willis Johnson.
Markham Wharton. New York Eastside Bomb Squad. It's fun, it's exciting.
It's a fun atmosphere out for everybody to have a good time, support a good charity, to support the community and everything.
That's four in a row, baby. The camera on you. You know we live, baby.
Let's go, folks. All right, cool. Hey, we're gonna get that dub, yo. It's a wonderful time to get family, friends, and outside of the original of like going to a movie, just doing something regular at the house where you can come out, enjoy the nice weather, and also just enjoy family times, friends, out for a nice little cookout as he has like different events for everything, and also the support. I mean, it's big what he does for the charity as well to come out and support that.
Last year we did pretty good. We didn't win it like we did in 2015, but we could have did better. We're gonna show it today. Get him out of here.
Original that I wrote down with a crew in Nashville with a guy named AJ Cross and Brian West. It's called Done. Done, 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 done. Tell me this, tell me that, push me out, pull me back, string my heart to play it again. Making you out to be a bad guy. They just don't see you like I see you. They don't need you like I need you. They would lose it like I'd lose it. If I lost you, I couldn't do it. I'm a prove it.
started in the backyard, it was much more of just like a block party. Family, friends, there was no dodgeball, there was some food, some cookout food, a couple people came to play music, and then the next year it got bigger, and then we decided to take off with it, but no, definitely since dodgeball and the food has grown, the music has grown, it's grown exponentially, like beyond what I thought we would have ever done. I just thought we were going to get people together and play dodgeball, which actually originated as kickball. I threw out kickball first because we were trying to get an activity for everybody just to draw in some more people and have fun. And it started out as kickball, and then Daniel threw out, let's do dodgeball, and it took off. That was fun.
Really, the first year was the Camp Mad Anthony Wayne year, where really we still didn't know what was going on. I mean, that was the first dodgeball year, so I think we have 12 teams.
We had 12 teams that year, but if you remember, we really only had 10.
Yeah. So
Dave Hetzer and a bunch of older people.
They came in and played.
Picked up our parents.
Yeah. So I mean,
our parents play.
the series didn't last very long. I mean, it was real quick. We had some music acts. I mean, we were running around like crazy people. Our concession stand and our like T-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, we had no idea what we were doing. I mean, even looking at our T-shirts, like our logos going from that year to now, like how much unnecessary things we've cut out, Yes. And that goes for the entire Palooza. Just things that we've realized over the years that we did not need, and now we just keep it simple. We still have a lot going on, but we have stuff that attracts people and keeps them busy, not just like people sitting there,
All right, this is Avery's first Westmorlapalooza, so she's got to be here in opening ceremony. All right, I want to thank everyone for coming here today, everyone for coming this week. Thank you for coming early so we can go over a couple things, do a great opening ceremony. There's a lot of important things that happen to where we can do this week-long of events. The first thing is Westmorlapalooza. For those that weren't here last year, it started in my backyard with me and my family, Charlie Bailey, the Project Westmoreland in here, the whole slew of people that you see working. Going from the backyard, we decided we wanted to do more with it. We started raising money from it, and we are at this point now to where we're running a big public event. The first thing to go over is the importance of local business. Local business is the most important thing to a community. I try to eat at every local restaurant I can. If I don't know the owner of that restaurant, I don't eat there usually. So all these sponsors that we have listed on the cage in here, they are the reason that we are able to come to this park and do these events. This is a lot of dodgeball players.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is tournament time. This is unlike any other dodgeball that you have ever seen. You think that you have been to a dodgeball tournament, but where have you been to a dodgeball tournament in an outdoor arena? Our referees today are Mr. Luke Huffman and Robbie Rash Centerline from Project Westmoreland. I'd like to welcome the Huntington Police Department and the Huntington Huntington Fire Department. This will be the 4th time that they have faced off against each other, with the fire department winning every time. And they're going to play here again today for next year's plaque that goes on the trophy.
Hey, throw the ball back here. Get
Let's clap it up for our public service people. Police department, fire department, 2-on-2.
Day that I die. This will be the day that I die.
Oh yeah, Trip.
Next up, Red, White, Boom, Fire Department.
My name's Chris McComas.
Dave Napper.
We're Red, White, and Boom.
Boom.
First year we were Girl Scouts. Second year we were the Dapper Dans, and this year we're Red, White, and Boom. Last year we finished 5th. First year we finished 8th. Fingers crossed we'll get a little higher this year.
Are you sure? Yeah,
With that, fire department takes the win. Thank you, Red, White, and Boom.
This is Drew Hetzer, and I'm Marty Emerson, and we are part of
Westmorlapalooza. Daniel and I have been friends for since we were kids, and he started up this event in his own backyard, and it's kind of ironically that I opened up a restaurant named Backyard. So we've been doing this event for a long time. It's a good way to get back to the community and doing something fun for a really good cause.
Well, we win every year. It's best costume or most spirited team, and then we'll win some games here and there too. But we're out here to make sure to support Daniel, and it's such a great cause that we want to keep coming out every year.
Yeah, we mostly come out to build some hype for the event and also have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. We haven't always performed at our best, but we definitely have the most fun.
Because we'll see people in the community like outside of the event, and they'll always go, "What are you guys dressing up as this year?" And we're like, "You gotta come down and see. We can't tell you." And that it helps build hype because they're always interested in seeing what we dress up as.
I remember when Daniel was talking to me about doing it. Daniel and Ashley were talking to me about doing a different event and everything, and they wanted to do something outside of just like basketball or like wiffle ball or anything of your average May sports or like kickball. So something that was a lot different and ended up being a big hit was dodgeball.
Dodge My Balls with the first win.
Let's go, baby!
With that, Dodge My Balls moves on. At this time, folks, we are going to take a 30-minute intermission before we start the second round of the losers bracket.
Anybody see my hair?
We know that you want to keep the dodgeball action going, as do we. But all of our volunteer referees that are out here, they need a break. They need to get something to eat.
One, two.
We had a player that was on his way out
right there. Boom, 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 boom.
that started everything. Yeah.
Willis Johnson always smiling. I think next year Luke Huffman's going to need to sign a waiver. Alpha Wolf versus Willis Johnson. Cameraman almost took it. All right, we're tied up at 2.
Yeah! Hey, Smiley! Hold up, Cal, come here. Get that ball! Hey, watch out. Hey, let him get the ball! Cal, right here, let's go. Yeah! Let's go!
And the Alpha Timberwolves advance.
Well, I think it's positive because it brings a large subset of people together that may normally not be around each other very much. They get together, they have a good time, they celebrate. Obviously, there's good food, there's camaraderie, and just a general friendliness to the event that brings everybody in and brings everybody back each year. I do know from working with Daniel and talking to him that he does a lot of work and donates money to good causes. He donates money to the Buddy League basketball. Kids need equipment, things of that nature. He's always involved. I know he's donated money to the police department, to the K-9 stuff, to the K-9 vest. So a lot of the money goes out and about in the city of Huntington and Westmoreland specifically.
I am Trevor Thompson, and we are Westmoreland Dodgeballers. Corey Romans, Westmoreland Dodgeballers.
That one did not hit me, but that one did. Oh yeah.
This event actually originated in Daniel's backyard, and I'm Daniel's neighbor, so I've been here every single year.
T-Wolves 1 advances. That's it for the afternoon for the Westmoreland Dodgeballers.
It's just great for the community. Everyone rounds up, comes and has an event. You know, no alcohol. Just a good event for the community to come together and have some fun.
Brings everyone together.
Balls will now meet the Timberwolves in the finals for the championship, which means we will have a new champion for the 2017 tournament.
I'm Trevor Johnson. Beastie Balls is our team name.
I'm Andrew Town. I think it's great that it gets people together and out for a good cause, raises money for charity, and has competitive spirit.
Yeah,
everybody.
Wiles and them do a great job at it.
With that, Beastie Balls are your 2017 Westmorlapalooza Dodgeball Tournament champions.
The sportsmanship shown from both sides that was shown today is exactly what we want. Both teams played hard. These are some great athletes that are in there. Westmorlapalooza, I'm losing my voice, is very proud of both of you all. We thank both of you all for participating this evening.
Thank you for your time.
Okay.
Billy Bob comes all the way from Charleston to come down here for this. Love that guy. Look at this face right here. This right here is my number one, and my absolute number one, which is my neighbor. So we kind of get to working on stuff together. But I'm telling you, year round, this guy's with me from Tuesday to Sunday, just like my wife is. We live in this RV down here for an entire week. I have to have him come over in the morning just so we can go and shower. This is the part where I'm scalded. I believe I have blisters under every toe. My heels are rubbed raw. My brain's about fried.
You're at the end of accumulation.
But this is always like the best feeling. Even when they were like, hey, you need to put sunscreen on. I was like, you think I'm going to even feel burned tomorrow as sore as I'm going to be?
Y'all hungry?
Cameraman hungry? Hot dog rock. This is where it comes to my immediate family. My immediate family is about the same as the Palooza family because we are all family, but my immediate family, you have my mom here, this is Nancy. You have my dad here, that's Rod.
How are y'all?
My mom is the brains and everything of the concession stand, the merchandise, how all the food is operating back here, takes care of all of my money. I mean, it's without her, we could not function and keep everything fluent back here. My beautiful wife's back there in the corner. She's been doing social media and photography all day long. This is my normal dodgeball coordinator and whatnot. But she has a
Fun in the oven.
yeah, a little boy coming. So the face painter here. She's normally up in Wisconsin and traveling and going to UMass and everything else. This is actually like the first year that she got to come to Palooza, so it meant a lot to us that she actually got to be here. But she's a little artist herself, very creative. She did all the face painting and stuff this year, and was a great help at the concession stand. That's Leanna. I don't know if I went over RJ. RJ Rod Wiles.
Gopher.
Yeah, when you all interviewed Rick earlier about him starting the RPA tournament and everything else, Rick's still helping us, but not only did Rod do that for 30 years, he's still here right now, and he's 100% helps us, scaffolding, everything else, leaving his truck over here. Very huge. We have so many people that are huge to our organization that without them, things could not be done. Thank you very much for coming. We hope to see you all again next year.